YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week and that you've had some maybe Christmas decorating going on like myself right now. Yep, me and my best friend went shopping the other day and I decided my kitchen needed a bit more of a Christmas glitter. So I haven't finished because I still think I could get away with some more. I just have to do it in dribs and drags, otherwise my partner will go mad. But anyhow, let's get on to baking. So I was kind of thinking, now that we've gone past Halloween, which I loved, we're now in Christmas time. I know some people think, oh, it's still November, but it's fine. We need something to look forward to. So I was thinking for up to Christmas, every week I could do a Christmas pudding or something desserty that we could have at Christmas and help you guys kind of come up with what you want to have on your Christmas dinner. So this week, because someone has asked me to make it, so it kind of tied in really nicely, I decided to do a pavlova. So not really like the traditional Christmas pudding, but it's something that I think is a really good one, because sometimes when you've had your massive Christmas dinner and you're pretty much stuffed like the turkey was, you still want something sweet, but you couldn't quite handle something as stodgy as a Christmas cake or something too chocolatey or too heavy. You want something nice, light and airy, and a pavlova is, I think, a perfect fix for that. So let's have some fun and make a pavlova. I sometimes wonder if I maybe have too much sugar or something. I don't know. These intros are getting weirder and weirder. I'm so sorry. Anywho, let's get on with the pavlova. So the first thing I'm doing right now is separating 4 egg whites, because we don't need the yolks, we just need the egg whites, sorry. And yeah, got to be a bit careful with this. I'm not probably doing it the best way, but it's the only way I know how, so hey ho. I am so excited for Christmas this year, just because I think, I don't know, since COVID, I just appreciate spending as much time with family as possible. So definitely looking forward to seeing my mum, my sister, my stepdad, and my brother-in-law, definitely. So yeah, cannot wait. Although this year we're not doing as much, spending as much, sorry, we're doing like a £5 limit on presents, just so we can see what funny thing we can find. I'm actually really excited. So I've popped my egg whites into my stand mixer and I've popped the whisk attachment onto it, and we're going to mix this until I get some stiff peaks. I think that's what they call it, stiff peaks, which is about here. As you can see, it's not runny at all. And then I start it off again, and this time I add the caster sugar, and I'm doing it a tablespoon at a time. I just want to get it so that it's nice and glossy now. So we not to dump all in at once. We've got to take our time and just make sure it comes out perfectly. And then once I've added all the sugar, I'm going to add the white wine vinegar, the vanilla, and also the cornflour. As normal, the ingredients will be in the description for you guys if you want to replicate this. It is super easy and actually quite a lot of fun. So yeah, so here they go. So it's the white wine vinegar, which is a bit of an odd one, but obviously it all kind of makes it delicious. You can't taste the vinegar, so don't panic. The vanilla, and then the cornflour, like I said. And then we're going to just mix it a little bit longer until we get these really creamy and glossy stiff peaks, which look completely different from the previous ones before I put all the sugar in. It's crazy what the difference is of just adding a bit of sugar. And now we're going to get some baking paper, because this is the perfect stuff to make sure that the meringue doesn't stick to the surface that we want it in to cook. So we've got to make sure you cut enough off to hold an 8-inch circle, or however big you want it. Obviously you can make your meringue as big and as little as you wish. So I'm going with an 8-inch because it's just going to be for me and my kids, my partner. So it doesn't need to be too big, and also it's just a tester for the customer. So fingers crossed that'll be a good size for them. So I've just taken my 8-inch tin lid thing and just drawn around it, and then I flipped it over because obviously I don't want the meringue to be touching the pencil mark. And now we're going to have some fun trying to get this all on the paper. It is very sticky. So it's a bit of a mess. So I'm just plopping it into like just a big lump on the paper and just trying to stay within that circle. And then I'm going to spread it out a little bit around. And I want to kind of create a crater in the center because obviously that's where all the cream and the fruit is going to go. So I'll kind of like, once I've got the size right and I've got all the rest of the meringue out of the bowl, I'm then just going to try and mold it into a kind of bowl shape, I suppose. I don't know. So this was a little bit of fun. I felt like I was doing like some like sort of clay pottery things. It was quite a bit of fun. But yeah, so just keep working at it until you're happy with it, basically. So I'm just getting the last dregs out of the bowl. And then, yeah, basically making my own little bowl. I think you could also just do them as flat if you want to, and then you can like layer it as cake if you wish. So you could do like a layered pavlova. So you do like the meringue, cream, meringue with the fruit in between if you wanted to. So you can do it however you wish. This is just the way that I was doing it today. So yeah, that's the great thing about baking. It's just you can do whatever you want and make it however you want to have it. So yeah, no, I love it. That's looking pretty brilliant. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to get a baking tray underneath it, and then we're going to pop it into the oven. While we've been making the pavlova meringue, I would recommend putting your oven on at 150 degrees. I'll pop it on the screen so you can see it. And then as it goes into the oven, we're going to drop that temperature down to 110 degrees. And it's going to be in the oven for about 90 minutes. So it's going to be in there for quite a long time. But I would definitely say while it's in the oven, please try not to open the door. We want we don't want to lose any of the heat of the oven because obviously it's a low temperature. And then once it's finished cooking, turn the oven off and let the pavlova cool in the oven. That's the best way to do it. Just then I have washed the fruit that's going on it. So I've chosen strawberries, blackberries and raspberries, and I've popped it into a bowl of cold water and I've added some white vinegar because the white vinegar helps to clean them, keep them fresh, and obviously kill any bugs that might be on the fruit. So very, very important. And now we are going to whip up our cream. As you can see in the top right corner there, the pavlova is done and it's looking majestic and super amazing. So yeah, we're just getting the cream going. And we're going to add a tablespoon of icing sugar, as I'm doing right here. And then we're going to mix until we get stiff peaks. So it takes a little while, a bit of patience, and you will get there. But I always like watching the progression of runny cream to thick cream, like we've just done there. Perfect. Then I'm going to add it to the pavlova into the bowl section. I'm going to smooth it down. And obviously I'm not wasting any cream whatsoever. So I'm using a knife to scrape off the spatula, just make sure that we've got every little bit of cream. And then I have gotten some strawberry jam and I strained it through a sieve to get rid of all the lumps. And I get this gorgeous kind of, I don't know, like a sauce effect. So obviously you can blend some fruit if you want to make it fresh, but I didn't get enough fruit for this. So I just got some jam, strained it, and it ended up being beautiful. Got rid of all the pip seeds and everything like that. So yeah, I'm just drizzling that across the cream and just kind of making sure that I get everything on there, and it's starting to really come together now and it's looking delicious. And then I start adding all my fruit. So these are the raspberries and the blackberries. Obviously they're all nice and clean and delicious. And then I've chopped up the strawberries and I'm popping them on to finish this deliciousness. I mean, it just looks so good, really fresh, and I am so over the moon with how this looks. Obviously you can make it more Christmassy if you wish, but I'm really happy with how this looks. And there you have it, a fantastic, delicious, fruity pavlova. And I seriously want to smash my face into this. This looks amazing. But I'm not going to do that because I know some people that want to try this themselves. But I do think I'm going to give this a good cut and show you what it looks like on the inside in a minute. But I think for our first Christmas pudding, we've done a really good first one. Obviously, you can make it however you want, whatever fruit you want. You don't even have to fruit. I kind of like the idea of maybe melting down some Nutella and then putting Nutella and then putting like different types of chocolate on top you could do. So if you still want that chocolate fix, you could do that. I really like that idea, actually. That might be something I have to do. But yeah, you can make it however you want. You could have caramel on it. You could try the lemon curd. You could try lemon curd. You could try the passion fruit curd that we made a few weeks ago. You can do it however you want. And I think that's what a great thing about pavlova is you can, it's so versatile. You can do it how you personally like it. But we should give this a cut in a minute. But if you like today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. Your support, as always, means the world to me. And if you find that you're coming back to my channel on a regular basis, maybe give me a subscribe. Join our cake family. I'm almost to 100 subscribers, which is absolutely mental that there's almost 100 of you that like my content. So thank you very much. And next week, I can't wait to show you our next Christmas pudding idea. I'm thinking mince pies next week. But anyway, hope you have a fantastic week and I will see you soon. Bye! I haven't forgotten to show you the cut. A little bit messy, but here we go. And that's how it will look on the inside. Absolutely delicious. Yeah. And it tasted yummy too.